action for climate and health. Let's empower the Caribbean. Take action for climate and health. Let's empower the Caribbean.
Being a part of the Climate Change and Health Fellowship Program will allow me to be among persons in my field around the Caribbean. So allow myself to build a network with these persons to get the perspective of not only what's happening in their country, but what we could do together to benefit the region as a whole.
I'm really interested in understanding how health intersects with climate change. I witnessed gender-based violence very early on, and so I realized for me to talk about climate change and climate justice, it's a justice issue. So I really needed to understand how it's impacting vulnerable groups, and women and girls are extremely vulnerable. So much so when a disaster happens, they're 14 times more likely to die.
It's a real pleasure to see how far this process has gotten. I've been here from the beginning. You don't often get to see a process through this far. So it's a good realization of the thoughts we had at the beginning, and to see them kind of actualize with the different fellows, and to realize that there are 13 countries being represented.
I think the conversation is now beginning, and I think we need to have more conversation on how health is impacting, how climate change is impacting our health. For example, we talk about heat, and there are so many impacts. You know, a lot of our people work outside. We have construction workers, we have market vendors, and so we have a lot of people who are very vulnerable to heat impacts, and that's something we don't talk enough about.
Cohorts 1 to 3 have done beautiful, wonderful projects in their communities during the fellowship. Some of them have even gone past the fellowship. We will have 24 fellows who would have all done projects, so imagine what we could do with even more.
Now, I would like to thank this initiative, because it's a very good initiative that I have the possibility to be part. So I hope that we can find more funds to help other people or other countries that they don't have follow on this fellowship.
Sustaining this program is so important because we need a mechanism to be able to drive the change in the region. We need to be able to be the change that we want to see and be able to take ownership of that change, because we can't do it without us. We need to be able to do it for ourselves. And this program empowers us and empowers the people of the region to be that change and to make that change moving forward.
Take action for climate and health. Let's empower the Caribbean. Take action for climate and health. Let's empower the Caribbean.